Somebody asked, are you and the father of your child deciding to work things out? Everybody wants to know, am I single? Why do y'all want to be in my love life so bad? Worry about yourself. Okay, this is a question I've been wanting to answer very bad, and I pray that it is not taken in the wrong way, but am I having a baby shower? Respectfully, I am not having a baby shower, and this is no shade to anybody that went to my gender reveal. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rose, and I am back with another video. From the title and the thumbnail of this video, we are going to be doing a pregnancy Q&A. I believe this is my first pregnancy Q&A. I don't remember if I've done another one, but it is long overdue. Baby boy is 30 weeks today, so we're on the 10-week countdown, and I felt like a Q&A was very much needed. I asked my Instagram to ask me some questions, and you guys went berserk. Like, we have so many good questions, so let's get right into it. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to 50k. I believe we're at like 49,000 and something. Let's run it up all the way to 100k. Stop playing with your girl. 2025 is the year that I get my plaque for YouTube, okay? My very first plaque. I've been doing YouTube for years now, like literally since 2019, and have yet to get one plaque. Very much sad. But we're gonna get one this year. We are manifesting it. We are claiming it. Yeah. One of the first questions that I was asked is, how did I find out I was pregnant? So, as I spoke about before, I did have an abortion before this pregnancy. I actually was not the one that knew I was pregnant this time around, because I was on birth control. So to my understanding, I'm thinking I can't get pregnant. My period was late, but I thought that was the birth control. And my child's father is actually the one that was like, you need to take a pregnancy test. Like, I think that you're pregnant. Like, you've been sleeping a lot lately. You've been eating a lot lately. And I'm just like, boy, you don't know what you're talking about. I am not pregnant. I am on birth control. Like, whole time I went to go get that pregnancy test, definitely was pregnant. And another thing that I like put two and two together with after the fact that I found out I was pregnant was the same day that I took my pregnancy test, I was craving mangoes. And that was so weird to me, because during my first pregnancy, the one that I terminated, mangoes was the only thing that I could eat during that pregnancy. So when I started to crave mangoes the same day that I tested positive for my pregnancy test, I was like, but I didn't put too much thought into it. Ultimately, my baby's father is the one that knew I was pregnant. Like, he's the one that was like, go take that test. So yeah, that sums up that question. The next question is, am I going to be showing the baby's face when he comes out, or am I going to hide it? Even though I have taken you guys along with me during this pregnancy, like a little bit on YouTube, mainly on TikTok and Instagram, I am not going to be showing my son's face. That is something that me and my son's father have came to an agreement with. I want to protect his privacy. You know, like, he is not going to be of the age to be able to consent whether he wants his face to be all over social media. I want to leave that up to my son whenever he becomes of age. You guys can still expect like mommy and son content. I'm just not going to be showing his face. The next question, am I scared to give birth? I actually am not scared at all. Like, I don't know if I'm just feeling that way now because I'm just ready to have him here and I want him out. But personally, I'm just ready to get it over with. Like, I just can't wait till the day my water breaks or I need to be induced or whatever the case is. I just can't wait for him to be here. Like, I want to meet my son. I want to hold him. I want to smell him. Like, I'm just ready for life with my son, and I feel like that's why I'm not scared to give birth, because I just want him here already. I know that God is going to lead in my birth and delivery and stuff, so I feel like that's also what makes me not be scared. Like, you know, fear don't come from God. So yeah, I'm ready. I am ready to meet my son, and that's just that. Next question. Am I going to tell you guys the name of my son? I am not going to be sharing his name until he is here. The first post that I put up that he came into this world, that's when you guys will know his name. But as of right now, me and my child's father have decided to keep that between me and him. Of course, a few of my close friends know and my family knows, but as far as telling social media, we have decided to wait until he is here in this world to let you guys know. So yeah, just know it's very cute and very unique. That's all you need to know for now. What is something I've been craving the most during this pregnancy? Y'all, my son is a healthy boy. He is a very healthy boy. All he be wanting is fruit, salads, vegetables. Like, I'm trying to think of the most unhealthiest thing I be craving, and it's probably like when I get into the moods where I want to eat candy and stuff like that. But other than that, fruits, vegetables, salads, smoothies, juices, like that's what he loves. That's the only thing I be craving and be wanting. I guess the most unhealthy things that I be craving and wanting is like carbs, because carbs, when they break down, it turns into sugar, so that's when it becomes unhealthy for you. And I be wanting like a lot of bread and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's been a super healthy pregnancy because he's just a super healthy boy. Like, he just be wanting nothing but healthy stuff all the time. Next question. What's something you used to eat a lot but can't now because you get nauseous from it? So one of the only things that have changed in like what I used to like and what I don't like now is seafood, y'all. It's so crazy because my baby's father is actually allergic to seafood. So I think that plays a big role into why I don't like seafood now, or why I can't eat seafood now. It literally makes me sick. Is because I'm carrying his son, and maybe his son is gonna be allergic to seafood as well. But other than that, everything I used to like, I still like. It literally is only seafood that I just cannot anymore. Okay, this is a question I've been wanting to answer very bad, and I pray that it is not taken in the wrong way. Am I having a baby shower? Respectfully, I am not having a baby shower, and this is no shade to anybody that went to my gender reveal, because it really be the principle for me. Like, you know, the fact that people showed up, the fact that people were there, like, that means everything to me. But I could literally say that probably like 3 people brought presents for a baby boy. And it was mandatory to bring wipes if you thought it was a girl, and diapers if you thought it was a boy. And literally only like 3 people showed up with anything. I don't know. The way that I was raised, I would never go to an event empty-handed, let alone an event that literally said on the invite, like, wipes or diapers. Like, you didn't even have to go outside the box and bring my son nothing crazy, but literally wipes or diapers. I spent a lot of money on my gender reveal. Like, I had a personal DJ, we had a personal bartender, I had a personal caterer, I had to pay for decorations. The event itself had to be rented out. So it's like I spent maybe over $2,000 to $3,000 on my gender reveal, and I felt like it just wasn't reciprocated in the way that I thought it should have. Which, like I said again, I'm still very much grateful. But it's like I spent so much money towards it, and my son probably got like 2 boxes of diapers and like 1 pair of wipes. For that reason, I am not gonna be having a baby shower, y'all. I also knew that like the support was going to be even less in the beginning of my pregnancy than it is now. Like, there's certain people that just haven't showed up for me at all during my pregnancy. And so if I was to even have a baby shower, it would probably be like 5 people invited. So I am not doing a baby shower for all those reasons listed, and I feel like all those reasons are very much like worthy. I am going to be having like a baby welcoming though, like a little celebration for him before he gets here, and that will be like just close friends and close family. But other than that, yeah, I am not going to be putting thousands of dollars into a baby shower when the love and the care for my son just isn't reciprocated. I just feel like that's what's best. I'd rather save those thousands of dollars and put it towards him, especially how the turnout of my gender reveal went. I'm cool on it. So to sum it all up, basically, no, I am not going to be having a baby shower because ain't nobody going to come eat, drink, and have fun on my tab and not reciprocate or bring anything for my son. It's just not going to happen. And again, that was no shade to anybody that came. That's just how I feel personally, and I feel like my feelings are very much validated. Next question. Do I plan on breastfeeding after I give birth? I definitely do plan on breastfeeding. I pray to God that I am able to supply. I know that that's like so beneficial for babies. I've been doing my research and stuff like that. However, I'm not going to kill myself over it. Like, if I don't produce milk, if it becomes too much of a hassle for me, whatever the case is, baby, we're going straight to formula. Because I am not going to stress myself out during postpartum. It just is what it is. If God says I could breastfeed and he wants me to breastfeed, then I will be able to supply. If not, if God says, baby, formula route, we gonna go to formula route. Somebody asked me, am I one and done? Right now, I definitely do not see me having another baby. The next time that I have a baby will probably be when I'm married. Somebody asked, has he started kicking yet? Baby, he has started kicking at 17 weeks and has not stopped since. Like, this boy is so active, y'all. Like, I be wondering, like, does that mean he's gonna be active when he comes out? Or is he going to be calm when he comes out because he spent all these 9 months kicking and being crazy? But yeah, y'all, he's super, super active, which is so reassuring all the time. I love it. Even though sometimes it can be a little painful, and I feel like nobody talks about how weird feeling kicks are. It is such a reassuring feeling, and I love it. I just be poking at him. We be playing tag. Like, we be having fun. He is a super active baby. I actually caught him on video today. Let me see if I can show you guys. Y'all see all that movement over here? Yeah, he's a very active boy. He is always moving, always kicking. He be giving me a run for my money, y'all. But I love it. Next question. What's the hardest thing to do daily now that you're 30 weeks? Okay, so honestly, I have finally hit that point in my pregnancy that I didn't want to get to. Like, y'all, when I say I be exhausted, I be exhausted. And I'm not even talking about, like, sleepy exhausted. Like, I just be lazy exhausted. Like, I don't want to do nothing. Like, I'm tired. I just want to lay up. I want to bed rot. I want to couch rot. I just want to watch Netflix. Like, I just want to be chill. Like, I just want to be a chill girl. But obviously I can't do that because, baby, I have bills to pay. But don't get me wrong, I do just relax when I really feel like relaxing because I don't want to be too hard on myself during this pregnancy. I've been very productive and very on the go this entire pregnancy. So I try to give myself grace and be patient with myself on the days that I am feeling super lazy and not wanting to do anything. Look who's calling. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we are back and we have a very special guest with us that is decided to join us now. My baby Rocky. Rocky. He's side-eyeing me right now. Okay, let's get back to it. I lost my train of thought a little bit. Next question, is Stacy going to be the godmom? I would like to wait until my son is here to talk about godparents and choose his godparents, just because his cute self. Just because I genuinely want to see, like, who's going to actually show up for him when he's here. A godparent is literally chosen for a child. If, God forbid, I was to pass away, Stacy becomes his mom, you know? Literally, like, we gotta see what happens when baby boy is actually here in this world, y'all. I have no doubt in my mind that Stacy is going to show up for him when he's here. But just wait, y'all, damn. Next question. How has my mental health been while being pregnant? The beginning of my pregnancy was super rocky. My mental health was all over the place. I was very sad and, you know, just going through the emotions of being a first-time mom. It was rough. And now I'm at a way better place with my pregnancy. Thank the Lord. Everything happens for a reason, but everything always works out the way God wants it to work out. So just always have faith, even in those hard times. Right now, I can say that my mental is like it's on a swivel. Like, it has its days, I'm not gonna lie. For one, I miss my body. Don't get me wrong, I give myself grace because I am creating life and I love my son, and every single way he has changed my body, it is okay. I'm not mad at you, but I miss my old body. This is the biggest I've ever seen myself my whole life. And don't get me wrong, I haven't gained a lot of weight. As you guys can see, like, I'm literally all belly. Like, I don't have really no fat anywhere else besides my belly. And this is not even fat, this is just my son. I was 135 when I got pregnant. I went down to 130 after my first trimester, like throwing up, not really being able to eat and everything. And now I weigh 140, so I've really only gained like what, 5-10 pounds. 5 if you want to count the 135, or 10 if you want to count it at 130. But like, baby, I miss my flat stomach. Like, I'm just always big. And another thing that kind of bothers me about the way my body has changed during this pregnancy is like how dark my belly button has gotten around this like area. And also the bags under my eyes have became super bad during this pregnancy. They've always been bad, but I feel like they've gotten darker during the pregnancy. It has affected my mental health because you're so used to seeing yourself one way, and now you wake up and you see yourself this way for like a few months. So it does be affecting me because I just be like, I just want my old body back. Like, I'm tired of being pregnant and da 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 da. But I give myself grace, and I have to be mindful of the fact that I am literally creating life. I have also hit that point in my pregnancy where I'm just like overly emotional about things. I be overly emotional over the fact that I am very tired and lazy these days. I be overly emotional when it comes to my child's father. I just be wanting to be in his presence. I just be wanting to be with him all the time. But it's like, he has his own life. He works. He got to do what he got to do. And same for me. So like, that be making me overly emotional, and I be having attitude with him and stuff like that. But I don't know, I guess for the most part, like, that just all comes with pregnancy, and I just give myself grace through it. To sum all of that up, because I feel like I was just yapping a little bit, sorry, I would give myself like an 8 out of 10 on my mental health. Like, 0 being really bad, 10 being the best. And I don't think that that's bad at all. That is great. Thankful to God for it. Somebody asked me, am I getting epidural? Yes. If my water breaks on its own, which I pray that's the case because I don't want to get induced, I do want to stay out of the hospital for as long as possible. Like, I don't want my water to break and for me to just go straight to the hospital. Like, I want my water to break, and I want to try to stay home for the first few centimeters, be comfortable, maybe, you know, get in the bath. I don't want to be in the hospital for a very, very, very long time. I would like to just get to the hospital and push him out. Like, that's what I would like. I don't know if it's going to go that way. And that kind of goes on to the question about my birth plan. I don't have a birth plan, y'all. I am just letting God lead. I know I don't want to get a C-section. I pray I don't have to get a C-section. I do want to wait until like the very last minute to get the epidural though. I don't want to get it like immediately. That's why I want to stay at home for a little while. Somebody asked, is it nice not having a period since you've been pregnant? Yes. Yes, it really definitely has been. I do not miss being on my time of the month at all. However, I know I'm finna bleed like hell. Or so I've heard. You bleed a lot after you give birth. So I'm not ready for that. If there was a way that I could be pregnant and still get my period, I would probably do that, so that way I wouldn't have to bleed for months straight afterwards. But we're just gonna pray that that isn't the case for me, and we just go back to regular programming after. We shall see. Are you gonna be in the gym more after having the baby so you can snap back? Absolutely. Absolutely. If my child's father is busy doing something and he can't watch the baby when I need to go to the gym, I will have the stroller right next to me at the gym, or I will have him on his carrier while I'm at the gym, because baby, we are snapping back. And that's another thing too. I did kind of low-key slack off on the gym like this last month, I want to say. But we are going to get back to it today. That's why I have on this workout outfit, because baby, we are snapping back. I'm going to make sure I have the greatest snapback of all time after dropping this baby, because like I said, I miss my old body. And yeah, like, I just, I feel like postpartum depression is gonna hit me really bad if I don't get my body back and if I don't work towards that. So we are doing what we gotta do to snap back. This is the next question. This is the last question to sum up this Q&A. Somebody asked, are you gonna teach your son Spanish when he starts talking? I am going to be speaking to him Spanish and English from the moment he comes out of my womb. My baby boy does not get to be Hispanic and be one of the Hispanics that don't talk Spanish. No shade at all. Being bilingual has opened up so many doors for me in my life. It has given me so many more opportunities than the person that applied for the job that can only speak one language. So yeah, I feel like my son being bilingual would be such a plus for him. It would have such a positive impact in his life later on down the line. And just in general, like, I don't want my son to be Puerto Rican and Dominican and not know Spanish. So yes, he is definitely gonna learn Spanish. That means his father better hop on the wave and start learning with him, because if not, me and his son gonna be talking crap about him and he not gonna know because he only know English. My son definitely gonna be bilingual. And yeah, that pretty much sums up this Q&A, y'all. My very first pregnancy Q&A, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I addressed everything that needed to be addressed. I spoke on everything that needed to be spoke on, and a lot of frequently asked questions are now finally answered. I love you guys so much. If I missed out on any questions and you still might have some, drop them down in the comments down below. I will try to get back to everybody as soon as I can. I love you guys so much. I know I like to end off every single video with a prayer. I pray that everybody watching this video is in the best of health. May you have an abundance of wealth coming your way. Lord, I ask you to place a hedge of protection over all of us, that we may go to and from all of our destinations safe and untouched. We would like to thank you for the roof over our heads, the food in our refrigerator, the clothes on our backs, and the money in our bank accounts, for nothing is possible without you, Lord. So we give you all the praise and all the glory. We would like to thank you for everything you're doing in our lives, everything you're about to do in our lives, and everything you've already done in our lives. Lord, we just ask you to push us to be the best versions of ourselves that we can be through you, through Christ, every single day. Amen. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.